friends. So welcome to my last field notes before I transition to Midori and sort of change up how I use these field notes. So the next video I will just be talking about that and how I transitioned and why I transitioned and show you my new pages. So yes, this was from March 6th to June 14th. It took me almost 3 months to go through this, which is kind of crazy. So clearly I'm slowing down, probably using other books for things. Using this less as like an art form and more for just like day-to-day activities and things I need to do. This is getting into heavy wedding planning, so I think my stress level definitely goes up in this book. So me with Samantha, she was the coordinator for the wedding. Just my to-do list, other wedding things to work on, send emails for blah blah blah, costs of skirts and other finance stuff, nature journaling workshops. I guess this is just notes on it. Okay, I was probably doing a workshop on nature journaling, so writing down different notes for that. Yeah. Adventures in art, I was doing kind of a comic character class. And then here's a bunch of activities that I could do for my nature journaling class at City of Coquitlam. So shading over top of leaves for size, color, type. Cross section, splitting open fruit and flowers. We could do it for real or imagine it. Inside of a string, what is in there kind of makes you look close. Soundscape map. Questions, like kind of doing mind map type things and mysteries. Perspective, page layouts. Found treasures. Counting. I should actually look back at this for my upcoming nature journaling classes for ideas. Measuring numbers, graphs, charts, journaling, changes over time. Yeah, so this is a lot of class prep. Nostril breathing to calm down. I take counseling with one of my friends, and she showed me this technique you can do where you block out your one nostril, let air come in through one, then switch and let it go out the other, and then let it go back in through that one, and then switch. So it just helps with like stress, which clearly I needed at this moment. I had a lot of admin tasks to do, and I was feeling stressed about it. Taxes, yep, that's a big one. And then I had to deal with my, I guess it was Father's Day? Yeah. Our birthday, I don't know. Feeling pretty stressed at the moment because of all the car admin tasks. I think I had to bring in my car for some repairs, which always kind of stresses me out because it's usually a lot of money. And so I'm trying to talk myself through it. It's all right, just knock some of each item slowly, a little bit of taxes today, a little tomorrow, car insurance Saturday with Sam. Yeah. Do you guys do this? Kind of walk yourself through. I find like writing it out is really helpful because then you're taking the thoughts that are just kind of swooshing around in your brain, and you put them on paper, and then you're like, okay, yes, I can do this. Like, this is what I'm going to get done today. This is how I can kind of de-stress myself by actually getting some of this stuff done. I think after that I did it and felt good. First day of spring, which is very exciting. Went to Watershed Park in Delta today for my day off and saw some epic birds. I remember doing this and I felt so much better after that walk. 2 nuthatches, red-breasted, were attacking a hairy woodpecker, dive-bombing him and constantly calling. That was really cool, actually. It was super fun to watch. At least 2 eagles or hawks circling the sky. A Pacific wren singing his little heart out. I got pretty close. Oh yeah, I was like creeping through the bushes, like trying to find this little wren. What I've learned equipment-wise. My Costco fold-out chair is not practical for bird watching unless I'm setting up camp. The tiny fold-up one would work much better. The MagView magnetic bino setup would be way better than the contraption I have now. Actually, I did buy that, and it did not fit my binocular because it is way too small. So I was very disappointed about that, but maybe I'll get to it in here, you know? Clouds and Mist tea at Starbucks. Yeah, I went there after I went to the woods. I'm not a huge fan of Starbucks tea, just kind of okay. I get most of my tea from a place in Vancouver called O5, and oh my gosh, it's like amazing. I had tea this morning called Heavenly Dragon, and it is so good. So, just a little tidbit. Sam's coming over after work so we can pray about my fears. Yeah, I was definitely going through a lot of stress at this moment. Oh, that's with my car. Different amounts for things. So I told Sam how much it was. He was like, okay, sure. Just pay it. It's fine. Like, he paid for it because we were almost married by that point, and he just thought of it as our money, which is amazing, and I love him so much. Oh, the period. Makes sense why. It's just so funny to me that I'm like, oh, why am I feeling so stressed out? And then the period comes, and it's like, yeah, okay. Makes total sense. Things for the wedding, music, message, playlist, send money, call, wedding dress, and ask. Here's my binoculars. I think I was using birding as like a coping mechanism, like in the best way, for wedding stress at that time, because it really helped me just kind of disengage from all the stress of things I had to do and focus on nature. And yeah, here's music ideas for my wedding. Other wedding things. See, you can notice that this book is getting a lot less visual, a lot less exciting to look at. I mean, still super helpful, but I think I was sketching a lot more in my Midori sketchbook at this point because I had bought one. This was a head table where everybody was sitting. And I started writing out my table numbers, and then I realized that I'm going to write these all on little pieces of paper so I can move them all around, which was very helpful. And I did do that. And then work stress. A lot of my classes at the City of Coquitlam canceled because not enough people signed up. And I would definitely go through periods of feeling very upset about it because I'm putting all this work into a class and then nobody signs up. And then I don't get paid for that and I don't get that class. So it's very frustrating. It still happens now, but a little bit less so. It's a new location, so yeah. But Sam was great through all of that. And then more nature journaling, so did a couple nature spots. This was the color of the bluebells, and this was the stem of the bluebells, which is kind of cool. It's like a gray-green. Oops, this pen isn't waterproof. Yes, yeah. Dandelion flower, dandelion fluff. Just researching grasses and flowers. All the things you can use dandelions for. I tried to make a tea out of it, and like it was okay, but I don't really like it. So it might just be my preference. Sermon notes on peace and patience. Very helpful at that time. To-dos. Bridesmaid letters. Yeah, this is all wedding stuff. Signs for my wedding. I remember feeling very stressed at that day that I had to do signs, and then I just did the signs, and then I felt so much better. Curious if I want to use my fountain pen in here. Testing out my pen, and it works really well. Yeah, fountain pens in this book, definitely give it a go, because this paper is amazing. I don't know if they still sell these, but if they do, you should get them. It's been so rainy lately, but honestly, that's good. Keep the fires away, no smoke. I guess it's summertime. plants for the wedding. Oh yeah, I wanted there to be lots of rain before the wedding so that everything could stay green and not get all dried up and then fires and smoke and that sort of thing. So it worked out. Our wedding day was on a very beautiful day. So notes, more notes for wedding stuff. I was trying out different fountain pen colors. This is from Ferris Wheel. Wow, right? Ferris Wheel Press. Wow, my brain. Yeah, I got like a reddish pink. It's the Queen of Hearts one. And it's very pretty to do before wedding week. Yeah, so I think right after this, I started my Midori bullet journal. So, yeah. Stay tuned for the next video and I will go into that. Like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope you're having a magical day. Bye, guys.